I'm gonna finish. La la,
wait till I get my money right.
Tupac told me back in the days, you had to get your money right and then you go to war. So I'm going to war.
Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing.
Y'all finally touched the person that's not gonna take it anymore.
You can't tell me nothing.
Okay, can I finish?
Interview adjourned. Peace.
Hey guys, what's up?
I'm gonna finish.
Oh.
La.
I'm going to finish, but I love you and I appreciate you so much. What's up, guys? It's your girl Kelly, and we're back once again, guys. You're gonna have to forgive me on this day because there is just a lot going on, y'all. So we're gonna get into it, but first, I just want to say before I lose track of my own mind again. Please hit that subscribe button, guys. If you are new here and you haven't already done so, I have a goal, guys. I have a goal, and I'm trying to get to like 100 subscribers. That might sound like lame to some of y'all. I don't care. I really don't care. This channel's for me, and it's for you, the guys, the people out there, guys and girls, whatever, whoever you are, whoever you identify as. It's for us to enjoy. So I want to make 100 subscribers, by the end of January. And I think it's doable. So hit that subscribe button and help me out, guys. Do your good deed for the day by helping me. I would so greatly appreciate it. And if you're not new and you're returning, thank you so much, guys. It just warms my little heart so much, especially on a day like today when there's just a lot going on. And I'm just a little bit hyper right now, okay? So I'm going to try to keep my thoughts together, and I'm going to try to keep this video a little bit structured, but I couldn't even, I was working on the thumbnail, and as soon as I got home from work, I was just like, I've been on like other people's live streams since I got home at like around 5:30, and it has been a real shit show, guys. I was on the kill stream with Ethan Ralph, well, not on it, but like I was watching for like 4 hours, and then Sneeko went live, and then there was an announcement that like this YouTuber that I never heard of was like saying that he was denouncing Ye. There was like I wanted to possibly come and do a video about the Tory Lanez Megan Thee Stallion shooting, just kind of like switch it up. That's probably not going to happen because there's just too much going on. There's just a lot. So let's get into the topics for today. I just kind of, like I said, I was working on this thumbnail, and at some point, like, I just kind of had to just, like, give up because I was like, you know what? If I try to keep going with this, my brain's going to explode because there's just, I just don't even know what to focus on. But I settled on this, and I thought it was pretty good, So what do we have here, guys? There's a lot, like I said, there's a lot going on. So I don't know if you guys know, and I'm not really sure who all, my people that watch the videos, I don't know what your ideals are, in regards to politics or whatever. If you're conservative, have you seen or have you heard anything about the Twitter space that was done last night? Okay, guys, this is what we're gagging for today because there was a shit show Twitter space that happened last night that now no one is talking about. Everyone is on hush mode except for the gay guy, Christian Walker, who obviously, that's a given. He won't shut up about it. But, I digress. He's a gay guy. So everyone else is like hush mouth about it. There was like over 1,000 people on this Twitter space, and I caught it live, guys. And so I kind of came in like the middle of it. So there was a portion before that I was sitting in on that I did not listen to, but once it started getting like really spicy, I just went ahead and hit record on my laptop, and I was just like befuddled. Okay, so then today when I got home from work, that's what I was doing on Ethan Ralph's channel on the kill stream, was listening to him because he was also in the conversation last night, or he wasn't. He was like listening. He was a listener on the space, and he ended up getting a full recording of the space. And so definitely, I will show you guys where to go to check that out. It was, if you're into that kind of thing, if you are into the conservative politics, honey, it was some shit that I have never seen before. So we're going to get into that. We're also going to get into the little man in the background. I'm not talking about the orange man, the big orange man. I'm talking about the other one sitting right next to him, okay? We're going to get into him as well because he is trying to gaslight people out here. This is going to be it's going to be a quick touch on him because he's not even worth our time. But it was something that I just really wanted to show you guys. And it's funny because I was actually, I was searching, as I do, right before I come on here to get the articles and references that I wanted to show during my videos and stuff like that, things I want to talk about. Y'all, when I tell y'all I could not find any articles, or I could not find the video, which I know I had seen on multiple different people's platforms in regards to the statements that Justin Trudeau made, where he was just gaslighting the ever-living fuck out of everyone and doing it with a straight face. I could not find this, y'all. And I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that, like, Canadians and Canadian broadcasting is state-run. So if there's something that gets onto their state-run media that he doesn't like or that looks bad for the government, they can, like, wash that shit clean, and you won't be able to find it on their internet, dude. Like, so I got it, though. I finally was able to find the clip on one of the podcasts that I had seen it on, thank God, because I was looking for a hot minute, could not find it nowhere. So it's a mess, guys. It is a mess. So with that all being said, like I said, please hit the subscribe button, guys. Comment. Let me know what you think. I'm probably the only one that gives a fuck about this, honestly. I don't know. At this point, like, my political videos, they're like hit or miss. But, this is what I'm passionate about. So I get all excited. But, that's neither here nor there. So let's get into it, and hopefully I can get some of you guys amped up out there in regards to what it is that is going on in the world of today, this world that we're living in, guys. It ain't good, okay? So before we do that, I do want to just, because this picture got kind of obscured by these little people down here that I ended up putting, because like I said, I was having issues with my thumbnail this week. It was too much, So I wanted you guys to be able to understand what was going on here. So let's first get into this here. Justin Trudeau. And, like, guys, why does he sit with his legs closed? Okay, we noticed the two men and the dynamic. Okay, we noticed the big dick energy coming from my adoptive father, Donald Trump. Okay, and then every picture I was looking at with him and Donald Trump, every single one, every angle, his legs are tightly closed, and every other angle, Donald Trump, he's got, he's sitting like a man. He's sitting like a man should sit. A man with a substantial penis, sits. And Justin Trudeau sits like, he's got a vagina down there. And maybe he does. I don't know. I've heard that he sits down when he pees, so it's like, and it's in different settings too. Like, they're not even in the Oval Office here. And we see Donald Trump leaning forward, legs open, masculine stance. Trudeau has his, like, ankles crossed and his knees tightly pressed together. Okay, guys. So what's up with that? What's up with that? Every picture we look at is the same story. So it concerned me, guys. It gave me, it raised the alarm bells in my head. So I just wanted to make sure everyone understood what was going on here. See the two dynamics over and over again. Just so that's clear. Okay, we're good. All right, perfect. So let's move on, and let's get into a couple of other things. So, oh, how did that get in here? Oh yeah, okay, that's right. Justin Trudeau did blackface a bunch of times. Okay, all right. I didn't know that was in here. And then this is another one. Okay. Ooh, yikes. Okay, so, did y'all know that? Okay, Justin Trudeau, blackface enjoyer, got it. So, guys, without further ado, let's get into this clip that, like, was, it was so hard to find. I felt like I was searching for a diamond in the rough, looking for this clip of the Prime Minister gaslighting everyone, guys. Are you ready for it? Just get ready. If you have a PTSD from dealing with narcissists in the past, just buckle up, because here it comes, about to be laid on thick on you. Okay, so let's watch this. Shout out to Megyn Kelly and her show on YouTube. Definitely check it out if that's something you want to do.
So you did a little truth bomb on him saying, we've got the receipts. Here is the claim, and then butted to what he said. We did a voiceover because the original insults are in French. Watch.
A number of people have testified in this inquiry referencing your widely published comments and calling the unvaccinated racists and misogynists. And we have heard testimony in this inquiry about how some of your officials wanted to label protesters as terrorists. Would you agree with me that one of the most important roles of a prime minister is to unite Canadians and not divide them by engaging in name calling?
I did not call people who were unvaccinated names.
Oh my
But
God.
there are also some people who are strongly opposed to vaccinations,
That are extremists.
who
What?
don't believe in science, who are often misogynistic, and often racist too.
That sounds like a name.
That's amazing. That's amazing, Ava.
Incredible.
I mean, I was so baffled by the fact that this man has the audacity to just sit there knowing full well.
Sit there, might I add, with his legs closed, guys. Like, why not just cross them like a woman? Why not just do the ladylike thing, Justin Trudeau? And you don't have to flex your muscles in your thighs so tightly together. Just cross your legs like the woman that you are. So what do y'all think about that, guys? I was pretty outraged when I first saw this, which, mind you, this she posted this video, when was this, 10 days ago. So I've been knowing about this. It's been in the back of my mind, but I just recently was like, you know what, I should cover that, because I hadn't heard too much more about it, and I'm glad I did, because like I said, it seems like to me that first clip of him testifying and being asked, and what do you have to say now about your comments, and him just utterly, like, bold face, straight face lying. I didn't call any names. Okay, sir. Yeah, we know your game. We got you. We got your number. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that little twerp, Justin Trudeau. Y'all know I cannot stand me some Justin Trudeau. He is the worst of the worst, and he pees sitting down. He sits with his legs closed, and he enjoys blackface. Does that sound like somebody we want to have lead a country like Canada? No. So, guys, let me know down in the comments, please, about that, because I was alarmed, to say the least, okay? And then I want to now get into the Twitter space, guys. So let me get that set up, because that's going to be a lot. So, like I said, I hope this gets to, like, the people that care about this kind of stuff, because I know not everyone does, but I am one of those people that do. So I was living for this utter drama, and what it really did was it showed the hypocrisy, guys, of what goes on in, like, conservative spaces and with conservative influencers, if you will, and it was piping hot, this tea, guys. So one second, you. So let me get that queued up, and then, like, during this video, like I said, this was all happening live, so I was recording it while I was listening to it on my laptop or whatever, because obviously I'm still banned from Twitter, as fuck you, Elon Musk, as still banned. Yep. So much for that amnesty. So I was watching it on my laptop, and once I started getting the gist of, like, what was going on and just how, like, spicy this was, that's when I kind of hit record or whatever. And so there is going to be, like, double commentary, because I was commenting on this recording, because I was just watching it, and my microphone was obviously set up right next to my laptop, so it was picking up what I was saying, and then I will also be responding again periodically throughout this recording. So, and we're not going to watch the whole thing, but it is really good, so we're going to watch a good bit of it, and then I want to know what you guys think about all of this. So, a little context if you don't know, or if you're not super aware with what's going on. They're all on this Twitter space to talk about Elijah Schaffer, okay? So, I don't know how this got started. Like I said, I came in on kind of like the middle. And so, apparently, they all got together and decided that today was the day that they wanted, or yesterday was the day that they wanted to dogpile on Elijah Schaffer, who, if y'all don't know, used to be a host at Blaze, where Sarah Gonzalez, this woman pictured here, is still a host. She's still employed, and it came out, a few months back that there was all this drama, and apparently, something happened at a movie premiere where, like, Sarah and Elijah were really good friends. They're both married to other people, and there was some, like, inappropriate activity, okay, that happened, and I don't want to spoil it. So there was some inappropriate activity that happened between the two, and then eventually Elijah ended up getting fired. And so I think I might have talked about this briefly before on my channel, but I'm not sure. So, you know, I don't want to explain too much or over explain. So let's just get into the video, and I will, you know, I'll keep you guys abreast of what's going on. I'll fill in the blanks. Don't you worry.
There too, that I'm happy to blend my platform to any one of them.
The quartering,
should
by
they
the way.
need to amplify any kind of messaging,
You know what?
because it's weird hearing that for sure. But I've always known them all to be very truthful and honest. And I'm going to step out of the speaker after that. But I'm happy to help later.
The quartering is such a cringe lord. I used to be subscribed to his channel. I unsubscribed a long time ago because of how gay he is. And it was funny on the kill stream. They were saying, somebody was like, he's the definition of the my pleasure, m'lady. Like, he is such a white knight loser. And so he came on here and was offering, you know, his platform, his assistance to all the ladies, because all of these women who had previously been either friends with Elijah, like really good friends with Elijah, worked on his channel before with him, and or just like ran in the same circles, and you know, they all came on and just started dogpiling on him, or for the most part, like there were some people that eventually came to his defense and spoke out for him, but in the beginning, it was mainly like Sarah Gonzalez, Sydney, who used to have a show with him on Blaze, and then Savannah, which I was surprised about, who used to work as the producer on his show at the Blaze. So these are all three people that he was very, very close with at one point, and they all just came on here and took a shit on him. So the quartering had to come in and, you know, tip his hat over and say, I'll help you if you need my help. I'm a woman. I'm a woman supporter. You know, I do a little white knighting, you know, if I do say so myself. Ew. Like, just right off the bat, ew. So let's, anyways.
Jeremy, thank you for that. But no matter what conversations were recorded, again, Elijah was doing this behind the scenes. So even if, okay, let's just leave everyone.
And by the way, guys, this all jump started with Christian Walker, who is the gay son of Herschel Walker, gay conservative, by the way. Okay, make that make sense? Well, it does, because okay, I do have one of my best friends is gay, and he's also conservative, but you know, as it's just funny because it's like, it's kind of a contradiction, but there is, you know, there can be some you know, conservatism within you if you are gay. It's just, you're not, I don't feel like you can really be considered a full-blown conservative. At that point, you're more like a Republican, but I digress. So this all started with him tweeting back at Elijah, and I'll show you guys the tweet. I'm gonna try to get it pulled up while this is playing.
Out of it, even if I was just solely trying to Me Too Elijah for this, I'm sorry, but I don't think that I'm the bad guy for trying to protect my friends and other women. And again, I never even came forward with any of this.
This
is the first time any of you guys are hearing about it. I don't like being involved in drama, and the only reason I am even saying any of this is because multiple people behind the scenes are asking me to come and talk about this. Nobody can themselves. So there you guys go. And, you know, Lisa freaked out about this. That was, I mean, I guess we'll see what receipts she has. So there we go. But again, I stand by everything I said.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat where, like, I'm sorry, but if someone's recording
Savannah,
conversations without, I don't know, that's just like that's so bizarre to me that someone would do that, especially considering if you're friends with somebody, that just seems like such a huge breach of
Sydney,
trust.
she said in a two-party consent, so that would mean that both parties
I think she meant single-party consent.
Well, she said two-party consent, so
no, but
I think she meant single party, which would be Texas.
Either way. Either way, I think, like, the reason I haven't spoken about anything is because I did what I needed to do behind the scenes to ensure that actions were taken in situations that I've been involved in. I did my bit. I even reached out to other people and I said, is there anything I can do to help? Is there anything? And the answer was, no.
This dumb bitch, she can go back to Australia, wherever she came from, and she needs to self-examine her life because she doesn't even believe in God. But yet here you are, ma'am, in my face, talking to me about things weird, awkward. I don't like it. So I want to show you guys what started this whole thing off, and then we'll go right back to the video. Because like I said, it's a lot, okay? So Elijah initially said to Christian Walker, or about Christian Walker, really thankful for Herschel Walker's son for helping Democrats secure another seat in the Senate. Nobody is better at electing Democrats than Republicans. Really spectacular job this round. At the criticism from our own base, lack of support from Mitch, 10 out of 10 every time. And so he gets a stick right up his ass over this, and he responds sassily, I recommend you not come for me, or I'll have to tell your wife how you had sex with my friend at the Turning Point event in 2021 while you were married to her. I don't like cheaters. And then he's responded, or he backed that up with, this loser was fired from his job for sexual assault, okay? And then also had banged my friend 4 times in one night at a conservative conference while he was married, and she didn't know. Clutching my pearls. Wow, you really think you did something there, didn't you? And I will get into my opinion on all this as we progress. I just don't want to sit here. Y'all know I can run off at the mouth, so I don't want to be long-winded before, we really get into things.
Not your place to speak on behalf of others. And I learned that quick. And I was like, all right, I will be a support mechanism for people, even if I believe that information should be basically brought forward, because I simply do not consider it. And if someone goes, well, I have dirt on you that I'm going to post on.
Talks for
that occurred after she mentioned.
So bizarre. If the issue here is that there's predators and creepy, yucky people in our space, there absolutely are. I don't support women getting attacked for this. It's just rubbish. It is utter rubbish. Jeez Louise.
Wait a second. What's up with this switch up that occurred after she mentioned that something's gonna drop? Are you guys afraid of something? What is this?
Call them out.
You don't understand.
I'm not afraid of anything.
You don't have to be afraid of anything in this space. People will just make shit up. It doesn't matter if they actually have something or don't. They'll make you afraid by going and speaking to your employers behind the scenes. They'll make you afraid by trying to spread rumors about you. There's a million different ways to make you afraid. It doesn't even matter if the blackmail is real or not. And a lot of people are kept silent for reasons like this.
Yeah, I'm going to chime in and leave. I think that Lisa's being unfairly smeared, right? Basically, you're accusing her of being an enabler and complicit. When I've heard multiple people here now say that they kept it private, they didn't feel the need to do this, they didn't feel the need to do that. You're not her God. She made a decision, and you've all admitted that lies were told regarding this. So from the little I heard, I saw people smearing her publicly as complicit and an enabler, and then 5 minutes later, it means that they did the same shit. So I think
who are you talking about? I wasn't even.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about other people in the room who were.
Who are you talking about then? Why don't you name names?
Because I don't care for this childish bullshit. I came in to defend somebody. Okay. She's not trying to blackmail.
He's talking about
you. Said it yourself. I didn't want to tell you.
Oh, and then I don't know. Okay, so I think that was Nuance Bro that said he's talking about you, Sarah. Y'all. I used to like Sarah. Up until yesterday, I used to like Sarah. There was I've been kind of a little bit more not turned off of her, but I just haven't been watching her as much because I don't know, the content on the right wing has been just severely lacking recently. I've gotten back into watching some regular TV, and that's been a long while since I've gotten into that. But she was one of the people that I used to watch regularly, and it's just been kind of turning me off lately. Nick's not doing content no more, so it's kind of we're in a desert. We're in a content desert, and so when this came about, maybe that's why I'm so jazzed up about it, because we've literally been in a desert. But her entire demeanor, okay. I just want to say, her titty got grabbed, okay? Sarah Gonzalez, your titty was grabbed at an event by a drunk Elijah Schaefer. Is that right? No, it's not right. Is it funny? Sometimes it can be. I want to talk to the ladies out there. Have you ever got your titty grabbed by a friend, male or female? Is that are you a victim of sexual assault? Yes, maybe sometimes you can be. I might consider it being a victim of sexual assault if a stranger on the street came up and grabbed my titty. But if it was someone that I had a close relationship with, and I was just a little bit perturbed that he did that, oh, why did you do that? I might, say something to him. I might even like have strong words for him. I might even be angry and not talk to him for a week or two. But am I going to get up on a platform and become a victim of sexual assault because my friend, when they were drunk, grabbed my titty at an event? No. I'm sorry. You sound like a leftist and you sound ridiculous. And this entire live stream, this is all she's like harping on and going, she wants people to feel sorry for her that this happened. Like, ma'am, is this your only struggle you've ever had in life? Because it's giving me desperate right now. And so that was my thing. And so then she got all these people to like bandwagon with her who I feel like were already, you know, had a beef with Elijah, like Sydney. You know, there was that whole thing with their show. And Christian felt some type of way, felt some butthurt way because of what Elijah said to him on Twitter, and he's already been feeling like a ways because he has daddy issues, and his dad, you know, had fathered other children, and you know whatever hurt him. His dad really hurt his feelings, and so he already like torpedoed his Senate race, and it's just been a lot. Like it's just been a lot, and so for a bunch of conservatives, you know, quote unquote, I will say, to get up on a Twitter space, guys, and embarrass themselves like this, it just was really something else to see. So, you know, I was kind of dumbfounded, and when it started to get spicy, like towards the end, I was getting like more and more pissed because like somebody said it too on here, like one of the girls, her name's Cassandra, and then there was like another girl named Lisa that also was like popping the fuck off on all of these people and saying, look, it's not that serious. Like it's really not. Y'all are trying to sit up here and cancel this man. This sounds like a lefty progressive like AOC chat where y'all are, you know, denigrating Alex Stein for, you know, yelling at AOC that she's got a big booty, you know, like it was the equivalent of that. That was the type of energy that Sarah Gonzalez was giving me on this live, as well as all of her other little lackeys that she brought on here to come and try to like champion this cause to make her a victim because she got her titty grabbed. Get over it, ma'am. Get the fuck over it. So that's what, you know.
Hey, buddy, I was married.
Oh my God.
That are she name names?
Because I don't know, later, it mean that they did.
Wait, are you gone? Because you keep saying you're going to leave. So, if you're.
Always. Okay, sorry, that was weird. Oh no, wait, let me start over, guys. Because that sounds.
And Sarah too.
Fucking losers.
Go ahead and leave.
Go
ahead and leave.
Blow yourselves up. There's a reason why people don't fucking buy into your shit. You guys are not smart. You're not that fucking intelligent. And you're all in it for yourselves regardless. Out them. Who the fuck cares? But don't smear Lisa like she was a fucking enabler and complicit when everybody else did the same fucking thing. And that's it. I'm going to leave on that.
Okay.
Enjoy your day.
You keep saying you're going to
leave. I'm an enabler.
Are you gone?
I'm a victim. Do what you got to do. Enjoy it.
Okay, are you gone? Because you keep saying you're going to leave. So, if you're
shut up! Oh wait, this is embarrassing. Oh wait.
If you've actually left, I would like to just say,
Y'all, how bougie is my sound right now? I can't deal.
that this is the exact reason why women.
Oh, here she goes.
In actuality, you don't. And your exact, like everything you just said is exactly why women don't come forward in this space. So thank you for explaining and giving a great example of why we don't want to talk up, because this is what happens when we do. So thank you.
I'm gonna be Mr. Unpopular here and say, like, I don't think all the points that Prodigal was making were completely like illegitimate. I think he was making some decent points, and I know there are other people in the room who do agree with me on that. But again, like, Sarah, you were coming pretty hard for Lisa, even me. Like, when I was just making a point that it's okay for her to be okay with what happened to her, saying it was consensual or whatever, and then you told me to fuck off because you didn't
literally never said that.
And she literally did say that, guys. Which is crazy. I don't know what it is with the gaslighting today, But she actually said that. And like I said, I don't have the full audio, but if you want to go see it, go to cozy.tv to Ethan Ralph's channel, and you can watch. He's got the whole entire stream, or the whole entire Twitter space. She did say that. And it's just so funny to me that, like, you forgot what you said literally 20 minutes ago, ma'am. I don't know what's wrong with her, but she really stuck her fucking foot in it this time. Like, she really showed her ass with this Twitter space. They should have never done this. They sounded like a bunch of liberal freaks. Their messaging was completely out of whack. It was a mess. A hot mess, y'all. So.
You literally did say that to me. What are you talking about?
I never said fuck off. Actually.
Yes, you did.
You literally said fuck off.
Okay,
Those were your
so
exact
everyone in
words.
here heard you
Your
say
exact
So here's
words
the
were
thing.
fuck off.
So here's the thing, Nuance. So there's a difference between a woman having something happen to her and trying to retroactively make it make sense. And then there's a woman who has something happen to her because she has consented to it in some way, shape, or form, and saying, hey, I've consented to that. There's a huge difference in those two things. When you have a woman who wants to be a part of something, who has something happen to her and doesn't want it to mean what it could mean, she tries to make sense of it and rationalize it in a way that retroactively she says, oh, well, I guess it's fine. That's not consent.
Okay.
Are you guys seriously attacking Lisa because she's not pissed off enough for you guys? Like, this is absolutely insane and petty and juvenile and disgusting. And I actually agree with everything that he said. So
I'm not demonizing Lisa.
Yeah, you were. I was listening to it. I've been here. You were.
So if I could speak, I'm not demonizing Lisa.
You
for
haven't
anything.
stopped
I'm
speaking,
saying,
and you haven't stopped attacking her.
The only thing that I'm speaking on is her defense of Elijah in my situation.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, you guys are pressuring her to be mad about whatever happened to her, and then you were mad that she was not mad enough for you. That's demented.
Actually, no, that's not what I'm saying. That's not.
Yeah, I think you owe her an apology then.
Sarah,
that's not what I'm saying at all. So what I'm saying is, because something happened to her and she retroactively said that it was fine in her mind, doesn't mean that she should defend what happened to me, because what happened to me is what happened to me. And she didn't ask at all what happened to me before she went and defended it.
I think there's a slight misunderstanding, and I think I didn't get the impression that Lisa was defending Elijah for what he did to you. She was just making her point that he did something, and she, even though like
it can be inappropriate if she's claiming like she knows your side and never talked to you, but that's also not necessarily the same thing as a defense of Elijah for what he did to you.
And I'm gonna stop it right there because we're already getting over 30 minutes into this video. I could keep going, guys. There was a lot in this video, but I mean, I just, after the space ended, I had to reflect. That's how much it really it was insane to see. It was insane to actually witness the the hypocrisy and just the lack of awareness within this Twitter space from all of these people who, some of them I like. There were some people on the Twitter space that I was like, I still watch their content. I still have respect for them. And there were some people on here that I used to respect that I don't anymore. And there were some people on here that, my respect level never changed, I was just kind of like, okay, you're a dumbass. You're still a dumbass. So that's what you're going to say. But it's very interesting, guys, because Sarah Gonzalez is one of those people that I used to have respect for that I do not anymore. And some of the points that other people were making on here that were really good was that, they're making Elijah out and they're slandering him to be this predator, right? But yet no one ever actually filed a police report or accused him of anything heinous enough that would require them to speak out in the public before now. So instead of doing that while he was supposedly being a predator around you guys in the spaces that y'all were in, it wasn't bad enough that you would just allow him to continue. And Sarah would actually have Elijah on her show all the time as a guest host, like all the time, up until he got fired from the Blaze. So it doesn't make a lot of sense, and it is giving, it's giving leftist Hollywood actress Me Too movement bullshit, and we are not here for it. The conservative movement is not about this. We don't care about your little high school dramas, okay? We have bigger fish to fry. People, y'all need to do a Twitter space about what's going on in our country, maybe. What is going on with the 1,000 migrant caravan that just crossed over into our border where we are currently being invaded at the southern border? Maybe y'all need to worry about all of the money that we are sending to Ukraine that is getting then funneled back into Democrats' pockets. Money laundering. You ever heard of that? We got bigger things going on, my people, Like, what are y'all's priorities right now? What is this? May I ask, what is this? Because it's a bunch of bullshit. So y'all let me know, guys, what y'all think, because like I said, I am just befuddled. I am beside myself. There's topics that I wanted to show you guys that I would be on here for 5 hours, and who has the kind of time for that? Because then what, like 3 people are going to watch this video, and hey, shout out to you 3. Love y'all and love to see it. But that's not what I'm doing this here for, guys. Like I said in previous videos, I do this because it makes me feel like I'm at least making somewhat of a difference, even if it's minuscule. At least I can feel like I'm doing something and not just sitting back and, being an arm coach, or what is arm coach? Oh my God, being an armchair, therapist, or whatever that phrase is. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. So that's what that is. And guys, I want to know your thoughts. I want you to like the video if you liked it. I really, really, really want you guys to subscribe. Help me with my goal, guys. Come January, if I have 100 subscribers, I'll die. I'll die of happiness. So please help me to make that happen. I want, let's just do it, guys. Love that for us. So y'all be safe. This world is crazy. They're gaslighting out here. So, gotta hang on to your sanity as best as you can with all of these folks out here who would seek to destroy it. So, God bless you guys, and I will see y'all in the next video. And until then, bye.
I'm gonna finish. La la la, wait till I get my money right. Tupac told me back in the days, you had to get your money right, and then you go to war. So I'm going to war.
Excuse me, was you saying something? You can't tell me nothing.
Y'all finally touched the person that's not gonna take it anymore.
You can't tell me nothing.
Okay, can I finish? Interview adjourned. Peace.